Welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys for 1,000 and more subscribers. We've come a far way. Thank you. Just pass the videos along, share it with your friends, your family. So in this video we are doing a home recipe, a home breakfast. you know this is plantain. I already pre-washed the plantain and I'm cutting it up in pieces with the skin on. Yes, the skin has a lot of nutrients in there. And also I'm gonna be doing the other or some of the plantain without the skin. And as I said, I already pre-wash it, and in the pot you can see that I have like the milk, and you can either use your whole milk, your almond milk, your silk milk, whatever milk you choose to use. There's not really any measurement done. I just kind of go off, use my discretion. So there I am doing the rest of the plantains. I'm just taking off the skin, and also I'm just gonna cut it up and put it in the blender. You're gonna add your spices. In the videos you will see me adding spices, and I will try to name them out. But you have to be watching your pot, because once that milk start boiling, it will boil over, like boil onto the stove. So that's where I'm trying to make sure it's not boiling, and I'm right on time to pour the mixture. There you see I'm rinsing off my plantain again before I blended it. So I'm gonna place it onto the blender, and I'm gonna put my spices. I think that's clove. That's clove. Yes, that's clove. That's cinnamon, and or I think that's nutmeg. But I know I put nutmeg, clove, cinnamon, vanilla, and yeah, that's it. So that's the cinnamon. So there's the cinnamon. So I already put the clove, cinnamon, and vanilla. There I'm adding, it's optional if you want to add it, but there I'm adding my evaporated milk. It just give it a little bit more smoothness. And I poured most of it into the blender, and I just rinse out the container and pour with water, of course, and then I just pour it into the pot with the water already on the stove. And there I'm just blending it up. I need a smooth, really smooth consistency to pour into my milk onto the stove. The milk has to come to a boil. I'm gonna go ahead and apologize right now. I think that clipping, I misplaced it or I didn't get it, but this is where I pour the content in there. You have to gradually pour it in there so to avoid clump. So you gradually, while you're pouring, you have to be stirring the mixture. You pour the mixture or the content from the blender into the pot on the stove, but you have to be mixing it, gradually mixing it, because to avoid clumps. So you're mixing it out, make sure you know there's no clumps or there's no lump. You just gradually mixing it out, just mixing it out. Whatever remaining in the, I'm putting a little more cinnamon right there. Whatever remainder that was in the blender, I just went ahead and put a little bit of water just to get everything out. So I poured a little bit of cinnamon, and I'm stirring to make sure everything is dissolved. And I had it on the stove for like 30, I would say 30, almost 40 something minutes. I wasn't timing it, but I just keep stirring it. And I also went ahead and I had a sweetener. That's the sweetener, which is the condensed milk. If you want, which is optional, you can add your sugar, but the condensed milk is already sweet. It's already sweet, so I just pour condensed milk. This was in the refrigerator, by the way, so I just had it in a glass container. So I try to use the older stuff first before I open new ones. So I just gradually take out everything that was in the glass bottle, which is the evaporated milk, and I just put it in the porridge, and I just mix it out Just make sure it's all dissolved properly in there. Mix it out. But you have to make sure you gradually be mixing, stirring, just stirring it, stirring it, stirring it to avoid clumps or lump and to give that smooth consistency. So it's about time it's ready. So I'm just pouring some in the little container for my daughter to bring to school. But yeah, this is the finished product. I hope you enjoy this video. If there's any questions, and yes, this is me, I am eating mine. I love to have it with water crackers, sometimes bread, but mostly water crackers, and I just crush it up and be eating. But that's one of my favorite porridge other than almond corn. Yeah, I just crush it up and be eating. But yeah, it was really good. If you try it, let me know. And also, if you have any question, please feel free to reach out and just write it in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Again, as I said, thank you guys for over 1,000 subscribers. We have reached a milestone, and just continue to subscribe. Just continue to put in the comment section what is it that you want to see. And see you guys in the next video.